Okay, so I'm super, super excited. I just started the recording. You guys probably know me because you're on our team and you're going to be watching this video on the replay, or you're on here with me live now. But my name is Kiana. I've been in this business now for 3 years, a little over 3 years. And I'm just so excited to be doing our team Zoom. So this is the first Zoom of 2021. And I have some good stuff. So Mariana asked if I should do the, if she needs like a pencil or something. You can have a pencil, but you don't like have to have a pencil. But the first thing that I wanted to do just for 2021, I think is just like, let me let her in. Let's see. I think I admitted her. Okay. So for 2021, the biggest thing that I think that we need to do is like revamp and get really, really serious about social media. Hey, Stephanie. I see you're hopping on. I don't know if it connects to the audio. Hey, girl. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm super excited. This is our first Zoom of the year of 2021, and we're going to be doing these more. So while people hop on, I'll just keep going. But I'm super, super excited because I think one thing, especially that I've been reading in this book, if you guys need like a self-development book, I definitely recommend this one. It's I Dare You, the ultimate guide to building your network marketing business using social media. It looks like this. So you guys can take a screenshot really quick if you want to get this book. I'll hide my face. I think this book is super, super good. It's been very helpful for me. And I just want to go over a couple things that were in the book. And I think it's just really, really important. And I think revamping, especially for 2021, your social media just to look good, is really, really important. So the first thing for this is to have all your photos on social media the same. So I'll show you, because I've been reading this book, how I updated everything. This is what my profile picture is on Instagram. This is what my profile picture is on Facebook. Same thing. And then what my what my TikTok photo is the same thing on TikTok. Also, you want to do this because when people go to your page, like you want them to know who you are, right? So you don't want to change the picture often. You want it to stay the same. And when people go to your Facebook, your Instagram, or your TikTok, people are like, you guys know, like, drop a number one if you like Facebook or social media stalk. Like, you stalk people. Like, I literally will find someone on Facebook and I'll look them up on Instagram, and then like I'll try to find their thing. But if they had the same picture, wouldn't it be like a lot easier to find them? And that's what people are going to do. So if you're making TikToks, they're going to go from your TikTok to your Facebook to your Instagram. Or, you know, if you're on Facebook, they might look you up to see if you have an Instagram or if you have a TikTok. Or if you post a TikTok on Facebook, they might go to your page. And you just want it to be very easy for them to tell who you are. Another really quick tip you guys can write down if you want to, or just, you know, fix your profile picture now. I don't know what to say. Like, go and actually do it. Is to have a picture of yourself. If you're a brunette, to have a picture like with a darker back, like with a bright background. Okay. And then if you're a blonde, you want to have the picture, like the coloring in the back, be dark, just so there's a contrast, so people could tell like this is my face. You know what I mean? Like, you can see like, oh, that's Kiana's face, because I stick out because I have brunette hair and I have a light background. So drop a number 2 in the chat if that makes sense. I'm just excited about this stuff. I feel like it's just been a lot more cohesive, and it makes me like more intentional with my social media. And I think 2021 is about leveling up. So that's just a really quick tip that I think is going to help us, especially from platform to platform. And then the next like little one, is try to make sure all your social media has the same name. Like, my name on Facebook is the same as my name on Instagram and like my handles. And it's the same on TikTok. It's the same on every single social media. So if you're like I know Megan, she's not on here right this second, but hers is like Boss Mama. Okay. So of course your name on Facebook isn't going to be Boss Mama, but she has her name in there. You know what I mean? But like that handle is going to be the same on like on TikTok too. So just make sure they're like the same if you can. Sometimes the usernames are taken, but try to get them as close to the same as you can. That way people just know who you are. Like, being on social media, you guys, like, drop a 3. Like, you know, it's about being loud. Like, you just want people to know who you are and to remember you and to remember what your photo looks like and for you to build connections with them. So that's one thing. This is just all content from the book, and I just thought I'd reiterate it because it's really good, and I think it's perfect to kick off the new year. And then let's see. Next thing is, this was so good in the book. It was talking about what your niche is and what your market is and just who you are, right? So a lot of times people think like, oh, well, I'm a mom. Well, I do this and I do that. But really you should think about the things that you like. Okay. So if you love self-development, like, you can be a mom who loves self-development and that can be your niche. Or you can be, like, if you're a dog mom, you could be a dog mom who loves self-development and loves to go running. And that's literally just your niche because you're going to talk about the things that you love. I think a lot of people start in network marketing and they think they have to be like this whole new person. And they forget who they are and they start posting all this stuff that's not really them. And they totally forget about the fact that they're a real person. You know what I mean? So what you can do tonight as like a little mini, not really homework, but what you can do either right now on this call is write down, hey Nadia, what's up? Write down a few things that you would love to just talk about. That's already you, that you don't have to change to be something different, something that you like, you love. You know what I mean? Like, I love self-development. I love encouraging people. I love empowering people. And I love just like literally telling people that I'm myself and that I'm authentic. So like, one thing that I want to put into my messages a lot is like, I'm not perfect. I'm literally myself, but I'm growing. So that's kind of my network and my niche. And I feel like a lot of you guys that are on here probably joined our team because of that. Like, you're like, oh, whoever you joined. But if you joined my team, you're probably like, oh, this girl's like herself and she's just doing her thing, or like she's positive. Like, and you notice that right away because it's the same message over and over and over that I've had for like 3 years. And I didn't really think of that as a niche until I looked at my page and I was like, whoa, that's who I am. You know what I mean? So last thing really on here that I was going to say is make sure to go through your page. I know I'm just like kind of talking at you guys, but I'm really excited for this year. So I think this is going to help everybody on social media. Go through your page and delete things that aren't you. Okay. You can archive them on Instagram or you can just delete them. But go through your social media and check to see, like, when you're going through things, like if somebody was meeting you for the first time, like, would you want them to see that? You know, like sometimes sharing a bunch of posts isn't really like attractive. Like, if you go down your actual timeline and you're like, oh, that kind of looks salesy, or oh, that looks like that, like, you might as well just delete it because you want people to know you and to get to know you and to just be your friend. You know, with our business, we have to post like the income disclosures. So if every single picture on your page is an income disclosure, people are gonna be like, oh, she wants to sell me something. Or, you know what I mean? Or, oh, she's just talking about her business again. Or, oh, she's just talking about this. She's not really talking about real life. So I'm trying to create content off of quotes and quotes and different books and stuff that I'm learning. That's still who I am with growth and being positive, but that's not always like, come be a part of my team. You know what I mean? So like, drop a 4 if that kind of makes sense. Like, you shouldn't make everything about your business. You should be yourself and add your business into it. So please drop a 4. If that doesn't make sense, drop a 5 and I'll explain it better. Okay. No, seriously, drop a 5 if you want more explanation. I will help. I will help. Okay. I got some 4s. Okay. So, next thing, I want to read like this little part of this book really quick. And then we're going to do pep talk and we're going to talk about goals. Cause I just think this book is so good. See what I'm doing? I'm repurposing content. You know what I mean? I'm just repurposing. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So this is on page 54. It was page 54. I wrote this. I took notes, you guys. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is kind of what I was talking about. It says, I challenge you to get a piece of paper and pen and write down everything that you believe is your target market. Write down all the things that you would love to talk about or you're currently talking about on social media. Whittle it down to super, super, super specific. It says, Fraser, that's the guy in the book. It says, Fraser, niches to riches. Okay. So like, you want to find your niche this year. Like, also a part of my niche is like, I just really want friends. Like, drop a like 6 if you want, or drop a 5 if you want friends, because like, I just know with 2020, I feel like I didn't have as many connections. And like you can make real connections on social media, but you have to be intentional. And if something that you want is friends, then you should start posting on social media about wanting friends. Like I literally have been posting like I just want to make friends. Like I'm so like 2020 taught me that I really want connections and I want to make friends. So like I'm thankful for you guys, but I want more friends, you know, like in general, like I just want more friends. And I want people that I can go and hang out with, or I want people that are local to me so I can go sit and work and, you know, be their friend and just get to know them. So that's something that's important to me. And that's part of like kind of my niche. Like I just want people that want to make friends, you know, like I'm going to get on Bumble BFF because that's a thing. Like when I move to Austin and like hopefully I'll make some friends. I'm going to keep talking about it too. And then let's see. This says, let's see. Oh, it said too many. Okay. You should be constantly creating curiosity and not regularly raising resistance. Too many people are being salesy. They're talking about their products and how you can buy it instead of saying what their product does and the next step to learn about it. And I think that's really, really important. So if you're talking about, you know, hopefully maybe you guys are taking notes. I don't know. I feel like this is good. Drop a 7 if this is good. No, I'm just kidding. But if you are constantly talking about your products and you're just posting like, awesome, we got these new gummies. Here's a picture of the gummies. And you're not telling people what the gummies do or how it's going to help them, are they going to want to get it? No. Like if you just posted a picture of this water bottle and you're like, I love this water bottle, people are going to be like, okay, cool, that's a fine water bottle. You know, they're going to be like, cool, it's a water bottle. But if you post and you're like, you guys, I am so thankful for this water bottle. It has literally helped me stay hydrated. It's given me so much more energy because I'm just so excited to carry it around. And I've helped so many people get this water bottle and just feel awesome and feel hydrated and keep their body, keep their body like feeling great. Like if you guys have ever thought about getting a new water bottle, you've got to slide into my inbox because this is the best water bottle ever. Like which one's better? Like I love this water bottle or what I said. Not drop a 1 or for the first one and a 2 for the second. Okay, like you want to share what it can do and how it's going to help people, and sharing results and talking about it in that way. Okay, so I hope that was a good little example. Gosh, I should do more of these. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So yeah, that's that. And then actually I have a couple more things. Does anybody have any questions? Drop them in the chat if you have any questions about like kind of like revamping social media or stuff like that. I'll answer those and then I'll move on to the last thing. Also, these Zooms are just going to be 30 minutes on Tuesday from 9:30 till 10. And then if I ever have any like guest speakers or something, it might go an hour, just depending on how long the interview is. Yeah, Tasha, what's up? You can either type it or you can unmute yourself. It's totally up to you. Can you teach me how to make all your IG photos look so good and they fit well together on your feed? Okay, yes. So I actually don't edit any photos. So I don't like go in and use like Facetune or like I don't use any of those apps. But the only thing that I use is Lightroom. So it looks like this. It is this. I'm like making sure my nails aren't dirty. It's this little dark blue one with the LR for Lightroom. And it just looks like this. So I will send you a picture of it in the team chat. But all I do is I use Lightroom and there's these things called presets. So I just have used the same preset for the last like 2 years. I found a preset that I really, really liked and I just keep using it. And what's really cool is you can get presets kind of from anywhere. You can get free ones. I'm pretty sure I know how to send you the DNG, like the preset for the one that I use, but you can still find different ones. I think some of them you can pay for them. Some of them you can find them free. But they're called a DNG. It's like a raw photo. And you upload it to Lightroom and then you can just put your preset, like the DNG is the preset. You can just put that on any photo. So I'll show you how it works really quick just so you can see like how simple it is. So I'll go into the app. I will just click a random photo like, Okay, here's a photo of me and my friend Michaela. So I put this like this. Here's me and Michaela. In the bottom, once you download the app and everything, you'll scroll over, you'll click presets. It just looks like this. And then I have all these different random ones, but I always use one called Vibrant. And then I'll just click Vibrant and it'll update my photo. So it's brighter. You can't really tell because the lighting's so bright, but it'll look better. I don't know why the presets just make everything better. Like, I just love it. But yeah, that's how I make it look cohesive. And I think a lot of people do the same thing. And like I said, kind of like how I just said, like, one of my things is literally just being myself and like literally just being authentic. So like, it's totally okay if you guys want to like edit your pictures or you want to use filters or, that's okay if that's your personality. Does that make sense? I have a feeling a lot of people on here, like, that's just not really our personality because you probably are on our team for a reason and you just like to be yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's a problem, but like my friend Ashley loves to edit her photos. Like, she is the first one to like pinch this in and do this, but like, that is who she is and that's her personality and that's what she literally likes to do. You know what I mean? So if that's who you are and that's what you like to do, you can totally edit your pictures. But if you're just like, me or someone else on the team, you probably just want to edit quick and easy and just put a preset on and post. And that's literally all I do. Like, if my teeth don't look white enough, I don't know. I mean, they're not that white, like, that's just my personality. So presets are awesome. If you have any more questions, I can help answer that too later on, or you can message in the chat and anything. Okay, yeah, I'll try to, after this, I'll try to figure out how to send you the preset. So that's perfect. Okay, so next thing, thanks for asking that. I think a lot of people probably wonder about presets. Okay, so last thing, and then a couple of other things. I had a couple of people ask questions, but I'll just tell you guys what my goal is for the year, okay? My goal is to take our team Ambassador Diamond this year, like ASAP Rocky, okay? So it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of focus. It's going to take a lot of self-development, and it's going to take a lot of just, like, if people leave your business or if people aren't about it or people talk bad about you or people do this or people do that, it's going to take a lot of, like, you not caring about that, okay? And I think that's one thing that I learned from 2020 is I had a huge, after I went double diamond, I had a huge, like, just discharge of my team, okay? Like, I don't know where they went. Like, bye. Like, not in that way because I love them and I want the best for them. But some people, it's just not right for them or whatever it is. We had a lot of people leave. And I honestly, that was just like wake up call to me because I wanted to go to the top with those people, because I love those people. I wanted to go to the top for them. Top with them. I felt like I knew that they could do it. I saw their potential. I knew what they were capable of. But at the same time, like, I've learned over the last years, you just got to let it go and you have to find the people that are right for you. And you have to keep bringing those people that are right for you into your business. And that's why I wanted to talk a lot about your social media and what you're showing up as and who you're showing up as and you being your authentic self. Because when you're at your authentic self, you find loyal people. Okay. Like, when you're you find people who like you and are going to stick around for you. But if you're putting on this face on social media or you're not being your true self, you're going to get people in your business and then they're going to get to know you and they're going to be like, that's not really you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're posting every single day about how, I don't know, you love your dog so much and oh my God, it's just the cutest thing ever. And gosh, you just love pets so much. And then somebody joins your business and you're on a Zoom with them and you're saying like, oh my God, my dog is so annoying. I can't believe I have this dog. Like, I literally think that I should just give this dog away. If you're talking about things that are contradictory to how you showed yourself, people probably won't stay in your business. So that's why I think it's really important to have your social media, just who you are and be authentic and be yourself. But coming off of that, I am just really, really excited because you have to do it no matter what. Okay, like, you have to show up no matter what's going on. I had to show up the last year no matter who was in the business, no matter what was going on, and I had to grow my business. So what I want you guys to write down and take notes is this is going to be like one of the biggest things ever, okay, for your business, that I realized after doing a coaching call how important it is 80% of your business needs to be spent on you finding and bringing in new business. Okay. 80% of your business needs to be about you growing your business. That means signing customers and signing distributors. You guys, that's all that we do. Okay. Like literally all we do, just to keep it simple, is we sign customers and we sign distributors. Okay. So 80% of your time needs to go to finding those new people, new customers, new distributors. Okay. Drop a number 8, if that kind of makes sense. Oh, 8 for 80%. 80% needs to go to finding new customers and new distributors. And that's hard when you grow a team because you kind of want to get in management mode, but I'll help you guys this year with training and everything because I know you guys are going to grow huge teams. But I'll help you with that with training and where to put your time and kind of where to allocate your time and how to spend your time. And then 20% of your time needs to go to coaching and mentoring. Okay, so when you have somebody new get started on your team, because I know you guys all are going to have more people on your team, you're going to probably spend more time with them because they're new, right? But you can only spend 20% of your time daily mentoring the people on your team. Okay, so 80% you are working your business, you're talking to new people. That's why I do my call from 12 to 2 because I work my business from 12 to 2. Does that make sense? I might help people and get back to people, but 12 to 2, I work. Okay. The other part of my day while working is helping people, answering questions, getting back to screenshots, doing calls, doing one-on-ones, that sort of thing. And that's 20% of what I do. And then 1%, can anybody guess what 1% is? I know that's actually really like 101%, but you know what I mean? 1% of my day. Guess what 1% of my day goes to? 1% of my day. Anybody got a guess? Self-development. Hey, that's a good one. That's really good. It's not bad, but I should probably add that. No, but 1% of my day is to problem solving. Okay, so I think that part's really important, especially when you have a team, because people are going to come to you with like problems. They're not really problems. They're probably something that support can answer, but they're going to freak out because they're new and they don't really get it and they want your help. Okay, or something's going to happen and they're going to be stressed about this. You can only spend 1% of your day problem solving. Okay, so a lot of the times we think problems are, like my customer didn't get this and their order is this and all this. You guys, customer support. Okay. Like if you guys ever have a question and like it's about products or it's about shipping or it's about anything, it's just go to customer support. Like, what do I respond every time someone has like an issue? I'm like, oh, I don't know. You need to write into customer support. Like you guys know me. I'm like, oh, just write to customer support because I can't figure it out. Okay. Because I got 1% of the day to work on other people's problems. Okay. And if they're mine, guess what I do? I just say, hey, customer support, can you help me with this? I need to write a ticket. Okay. Like it's serious. So going into this year, because we're going to Ambassador Diamond, every single person on our team, 80% has to go to working your business and finding new people. 20% is mentoring and training your new distributors, maybe doing a coaching call, and spending your time mentoring them and helping them grow and giving them ideas for their business. Does that make sense? 1% is solving problems. This is like the most easy, fun business. Okay. We just have fun and we talk to people and that is literally it. You do not need to be stressed doing this because everything is figure outable. And when you do grow a team and you're helping people, people come to you with problems. So if you ever get wrapped up in that, just remember that they have to figure out their problems and go to customer support. Okay. So that's literally as simple as I want to keep it. But with that, you guys, I am really excited because I know we have the right people on the team. I know that there's going to be the right people also coming to us. And I think with just everything going on, I think everybody in 2021 is just ready for like a whole new start. Like anybody else? Drop a 1 if you want a whole new start. Like everybody's like, just give me a new day. Like, thank you, Jesus. Yes, Keller. Like, please. And then lastly, mindset is super, 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 super important. And a couple of the questions go into the mindset that I was going to go over really quick. So every single day, like Keller said, your self-development, you got to do self-development. So one of your parts of like your 80% could be working your business and doing all your KPI and getting your self-development checked off and done. And falling in love with the process of doing your self-development, because whenever I have done self-development and I've been consistent with self-development, and I've listened to the podcast, I've listened to books about growing my business, or I've read books about growing my business, or read books about, leadership, or read books about all these different things, my business is popping. Okay. Like, I have never had a time when I'm doing self-development and I'm consistent with it and I'm really growing my mind and I'm sharing the content and I'm teaching you guys what I'm doing and I'm showing you guys the books that I'm reading, and I'm doing those things where my business is not exploding, or I'm not personally enrolling more people, or our team isn't enrolling more. So the more that you can grow your mind, the faster your business is going to grow. Okay. So like, if you're spending 80% of your day on your business and new business, like 10% of that should go to self-development. Okay, we're gonna do the breakdown. I'm gonna break it down a little bit better. But lastly, one of the questions that I got, I don't know if you guys asked it who's on here, or somebody maybe watching the replay. So I did the anonymous questionnaire and somebody asked, no one wants to buy right now and nobody wants to sign. Let me read it. I took a screenshot. Let's see. It says, no one wants to buy or sign right now. What the heck? I'm stuck. What should I do? Does anybody want to help answer this? Who's on here? I'm like, anybody? Could be anybody. You could unmute yourself, or I can help answer it.
I think I know your answer.
You don't have to say my answer unless you want to.
You're not talking to enough people?
Keller, that's what I wrote down. No, I'm just kidding. But really, so
I mean, I get in my head too. I'm like, honestly, I've talked to so many people today, but then I'm like, I probably could have fit in more people, and who knows if those more people would have been the yes people.
Yeah, and like I wrote exactly that down. So I wrote down one, like I was just saying, your mindset, right? Because there are going to be times where you're talking to like 1,000 people a day and people just aren't signing up that day, and like you said, you just should maybe talk to a couple more people. But with this business, not everything is instant results. Okay. So like, you need to talk to a ton of people, right? You need to do the host to post, which there's host to post training. I can also answer host to post questions. You could reach out to people. You could send voice memos. You could, talk to people. You can do all these things, right? But if you are not adding people to that list every single day, there's not a big likelihood that people are going to sign. So when somebody says no one, I'm like, bro, there's billions of people. You know what I mean? We're open in 20 countries. Have you talked to some people in the UK today? Okay. Have you talked to some people in Europe today? Is Europe in the UK? I don't know. Have you talked to some people in Australia today? Have you talked to anyone in Mexico today? And I know that sounds like really dramatic, but that's really what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Have you talked to people, enough people, or new people, or have you added to what I like to call your pipeline? And one big thing that Shamanika told me maybe last year, when I was really frustrated because I felt like I literally had talked to every single person I knew, that I ever reached out to, that I ever followed up with. And I literally was like, no one's getting anything. Like, I literally can't believe it. Like, no one wants to join. Nobody wants to do these things. Like, I've said the same things, right? And she's like, you need to go talk to new people, okay? Because I was following up. I was doing the things. I was talking to the same people. I was following up. I was going back to everyone I talked to literally since I started, like 2 years before. At the time, it was like a year ago. And I had followed up with them so many times, probably 100 times. Like, I was consistent. I would follow up. I'd keep checking in with them. Hey girl, I know it's been a while. It's me again. How are you? You ready to get started? And nobody was responding, right? And the biggest thing, one, is your mindset. and 2, adding new people every single day that you can talk to. So whether you're in Facebook groups or you're talking to people, don't like go add up the whole world. I mean, like connecting people, or you're reaching out on on Instagram, or someone comments on your post on Instagram and you reach out to them. You're like, hey, thanks so much for commenting. How are you? Have you thought about this? Or, oh my gosh, thanks for the love on my Instagram post. Can I send you some info real quick? Like that type of stuff. If you're not doing that all the time and talking to new people, you are going to run into that spot where you say nobody wants this or nobody's signing. But I guarantee that the person who asked this probably has not talked to enough people in the last week or 2 weeks or a month, because people are purchasing. Our company is up 40%. Our company as a whole, okay, not just our team, our company is up 40% than it was the year prior in January. That means our whole company. We've had the biggest launch of products with the gummies that our company has literally ever seen or had. So like people are buying, you're just not talking to the right people, and you got to talk to more people, which is kind of like soul crushing, right? You're like, really? Are you serious? You don't want someone to tell you like, just go put in more action or work, but that's just what it is. But I've been there, so it's fine. It's okay to ask. I just like, if you really think about it, there's no way you talk to everybody. There's more people that you don't know than you do know, and you need just to go meet and talk to more people. Okay, so next one is how to get the Emerald bonus. So what you have to do for the Emerald bonus is go Emerald. And I know that sounds simple, but you got to talk to people. And I'll just show you guys what an Emerald chart looks like. And I can also go live in the Facebook page, just because it's already like 10, but I can go live tomorrow and explain exactly how to go Emerald. I can also send you videos on how to go Emerald too. But this is an Emerald chart. See, I came prepared. This is you, and they will watch you plant those seeds. Yep, that's so good. That's another thing. You got to plant seeds. You got to talk to people. Okay, so this is you. This is your Emerald chart. You need a total of 9 people on your team. Okay. Out of those 9 people, so your friend Sally, your friend Cindy, your friend Luhu, your friend Ashley, Nicole, Rachel, your mom, your dad, your uncle. I don't care who's on your team. Okay, it could be anybody. You just need 9 bodies. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding about that. But you just need 9 people on your team. Okay. So what's super, super great is if you sign this person who's Cindy Luhu could sign 2 of her own friends, and that's lessens how many people sign up. Does that make sense? So like if you sign all 9, that's amazing, but you could sign 3 who all sign 3 who all sign 3, and then you'll already be charted for Emerald. Okay, so drop a 1 if that's kind of making sense. But I can help you guys with conversations, with talking to people, where to find people, how to talk to people, all that stuff. Maybe we can do that for another Zoom. Maybe next week we can do like a distributor training Zoom. Do you guys want to do that? Like a DT training Zoom? Drop a 2 if you guys want to do a distributor training Zoom. DT training. I think that would be good. Or I can go live this week, like tomorrow or the next day. Really, whatever you guys want, let me know, and I can always make videos and go live and tag you guys, and it would be perfect for training. So anyways, what I was saying is you're going to want to get the 9 people on your team, and you're going to need 2 people that are charted Ruby. So what Emerald is you basically, I'm hot right here in this sweater. You basically want to go Ruby, and you want to teach 2 people to go Ruby. Hi. You want to teach 2 people to go Ruby. So that just means growing your team and getting 9 people on your team. And then what's super, super great is when you go Emerald, you just need 5,000 in group volume. And I know that sounds like a lot, but 5,000 would come from your whole team together. Okay, so it doesn't have to just be you that gets this done, but it could be if you wanted it to. So that is the way to go Emerald, is you want to get people on your team. You want to talk to a lot of people. You're going to want to do all the self-development. You're going to want to reboot your social media. And that's the way to promote in our business at any time. Hey, kiddos. They're so funny and cute. But yeah, so this is kind of our first team call. It was a little over 30 minutes. Do you guys have any questions? I will definitely do a call just because we're out of time. We'll definitely do a call to answer that question about exactly how to go Emerald, or I can do a live video. Okay. But does anybody have any questions? You guys can put them in the chat really quick and I can answer those and then we will hop off. But I just got really hot from this. I don't know. Is our heater on? 77 degrees in here. Yeah, I have a lot of light over here. I'm hot. I'm turning it to AC. I'm putting my AC on. It's 78 degrees in here. I'm sorry, you guys. It's hotter than it is outside, and I'm sweating. Woo! All right, let's see. Any questions? Hey, kiddos. Happy New Year. That's so funny. They're so cute. But okay, yeah, so that's our first call. I'm really, really excited. If you guys are ready to take this team ambassador, please drop a number 1, because there's going to be a lot of growth. There's going to be a lot of mentorship, and there's going to be a lot of working, okay? Because you have to have all those things together. You have to have your mindset in place. You have to be willing to learn and be able to like want to coach people and help people. And you have to put in the action, the time of finding those people, because there's more people that you don't know than you do know. Okay. And a lot of those people are in social media. And you can build real connections with them. Like I was saying, like I want friends and I can build those relationships and those people and be friends with people. But I have to put in the time and I have to remember why I want to do those things. So if you guys want to go like triple diamond or presidential or ambassador 2 this year, you totally can. And I know that you will. And I'm just super excited. Conference is coming up. And if you don't have a conference ticket yet, you can slide in my inbox and I can give you a 70% off code so you can watch the conference from your house for only like $30 or something. So that's awesome. But I love you guys so much. Thanks for being on here. If you have any questions after this and you need help with anything or anything I can help answer, just let me know and we will chat soon. Also, I'm going to end the recording real quick.